Hey, what's up guys? It's B-Dog. Today I'm coming at you with another movie review. This time it's Unbroken, Path to Redemption.
What are you gonna say to them?
This actually has a completely new cast from my understanding. The guy who played Louis Zamperini, you know, the guy that this story is about, the Unbroken story. Because this is a sequel, just so you know. It's a sequel to a movie based on an actual person. So this is a biography, sort of, biography about a guy who was a war hero. They cast a different person as Louis Zamperini. His name is Samuel Hunt. There isn't really any other well-known actors in here. This movie was directed by Harold Kronk. He did God's Not Dead. That's the only thing I've seen of his and really know. So the plot of this movie is that it's after Louis Zamperini got out of the war. You know, the war's over, and he's trying to live a normal life and deal with the crap that he went through, the PTSD. And then he finds a lady, and then they get married, and she has to deal with that as well. And it's about his family dealing with him and himself also dealing with the fact that he's got these demons that he has to beat. And that's the premise of the movie. I'm going to start off with the cons. Some of the performances were shaky here and there. I think Samuel Hunt could have done a little bit of a better job at portraying his character at times. Nothing too bad. I just saw some stuff here and there. And then there was other characters here and there, just a little bit spotty, but nothing too major. One of my major critiques of this movie is it didn't always feel like the 1940s. At times it felt too clean, too modern, and you know, and sometimes the guys felt like, you know, you just stuck a bowler hat on him and stuck him in a suit. It didn't feel 1940s. Now, you know, maybe I don't know anything about the 1940s because I wasn't there, but it just felt too clean and not that era. The pacing of the movie was a little bit slow. I didn't get bogged down, but I went to see this with somebody else as well, and they're like, the movie was kind of slow. And I get it. And yeah, that's a knock. At times it was a little bit slow and a little bit repetitive. I think they could have sped stuff up just a little bit. The movie was only an hour and a half, but it definitely didn't feel like it. Felt longer, and that's not a good thing. Pros. So the pros of this movie, the performances, Samuel Hunt's performance was pretty good. I liked it. The other supporting characters, they kind of built around him. They made it work for the most part. I like the soundtrack. This movie was pretty good. The cinematography was good. It just looked too clean and not 1940s enough. The major things is the key performances. They were there. You know, the story sometimes was a little bit dicey, but nothing too bad. As I said before, the performance for the most part were pretty good, but some of them were a little bit dicey. The story was a little bit dragged down at points and had slow pacing. But the soundtrack was pretty good, and I really appreciated it. And even though the cinematography didn't feel like 1940s, it was still really well done. So I'm going to give this movie a C+. Okay, please like, comment what you thought of this video, comment what you thought of this movie, and subscribe. So that's it. See you guys later. B-Dog out.